Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. The Cubs are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Joey Wentz gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Next, here is Ian Happ. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Happ, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall, is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 0-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Greg Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. He's right there, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Scope. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home, and if there's one place you want to sparkle, it's in front of your home crowd.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park with no score. So stepping in is Darryl Cooley, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Now the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
That is it.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
First pitch on the way. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. Now at the plate, Cesar Mora. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Now at the plate, here is Jonathan Scope. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Soroka, 23 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. high in the air out to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
The next batter is Jamer Candelario, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball. He's straight.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The love of the. And stepping in, Ray Guillen, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Guillen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Guillen gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-1 the count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's the 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate is Chad Gallagher. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Darryl Cooley, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's the first out. And that brings up Javi Baez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Guerrero, a runner at second with one away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 3. Albert.
Next up is Albert Cheney, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Cesar Mora.
Second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Greg Garcia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A pause and the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Guerrero over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nomar Mazara is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
I can't stop even if I could.
Now it'll be Ray Guillen. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Ray Guillen.
First delivery to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Guillen aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball well outside. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tarek Skubal, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. To the plate now Darryl Cooley, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Mazara's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night now from Comerica Park. It's the Cubs 5 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Here's the pitch.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Now bat.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right?
Yeah.
Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
A 1 pitch on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. De La Guerra on at first, nobody out. Slow little grounder left side. Throw won't get him. And that's out number one.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Baez will put this one away to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Popped him up. Candelario has room in foul territory. 1 out. Albert Cheney will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding home.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. No run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Greg.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Adam Eaton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Jonathan Scope popped into foul ground his last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready now is Ray Guillen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Ray Guillen.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Next, it'll be Josh Naylor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Fouled away. So far this year against Southpaws, Naylor brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Guillen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back in standing. High and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Ian Happ stands in as he looks at a called strike. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through. A base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Right fielder
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants. Eliminate the noise, Dad. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Chris Bryant is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the fifth that's really energized his ball club. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
Darryl Cooley stands in as he looks at ball one here. Two and 0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the stretch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
At the plate now, Javier Baez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nomar Mazara. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game.
Now
that's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In now, Chad De La Guerra. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Albert Cheney. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 1. Second baseman.
So next to bat will be Cesar Mora. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Ray Guillen. And he puts it on the ground to second. A tag for one, on to first, and it's another double play. The fourth they've hit into tonight. Digging in will be Miguel Cabrera. He starts off.
Leading up for the Tigers, the first
Alejandro Zepeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 56, Alejandro Zepeda.
Now here's the first offering. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it. 1 gone. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
And now here is Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Now here it comes. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail big. It's 9-1. Jonathan Holder enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the first pitch to him, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Last time through was a base hit.
Ian.
First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, Chris Bryant. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes able to track it down for the 3rd out. At the plate now is Greg Garcia, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hard ground ball to 3rd, right to him. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam
Eaton digging in next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman.
Tigers down to their final out here. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Pitch is popped up. The catch is made, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Cubbies pick up win number 70 to top the division. Mike Soroka earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.